Back to it. Yo ho ho! What's going on, guys? This is Grim Reaper bringing you guys another studied session of One Punch Man. This video is indeed going to be categorized underneath the One Punch Man podcast playlist. So if you guys want to check out the video later on, if you don't have time to watch all of it, if you want to save it for later, just make sure to hop into that playlist. You'll be able to get the information. If you give me about one more minute, I gotta set up this situation here. Make sure we're all good. All right, that's there. Yo, what's going on, Greek? All right, tap all this. One second. All right, we're good. Let me see. Let me send out this link real quick too. Last time and shit we got pretty far. I invited the other heroes to come through as well, but it is kind of early for our usual streaming. So I'm not sure exactly when they're gonna be able to come through. But just like last video, we'll be going in hard and deep for a while until the niggas come through. But until then, you already know what it is. Let me see here real quick, fast. I'm dropping into the Discord. Everyone. Man, I should be able to get it rolling. Let me see. Okay. All right. I think that's about it. All right. Shit, man. I think everything should be Gucci, Lou. Let me see real fast. One last update. All right. I think we're in there. All right. Let me know if there's any audio issues or any problems like that. Okay. So for today, or let's recap what we've done through so far. So this tournament was last time we did a top tournament for the demons, and the resultant was like the top 20, top 15 guys I took from the tournament, and then I put my own twist on it, made a top 20 video. It's gonna be the same case for this. I might do only dragons, and it might be a top 10 instead, to make it or to stick with the category. But this tournament, as you've seen, is involving heroes that are people that aren't heroes, and dragons, as well as demons who can turn into dragons. So once I make the actual video, there'll be a little more variety and a little bit more definition to the variety. So this right here, crazy as fuck. Maybe I guess, but I think that's kind of excessive to say Darkseid can beat Phoenix. But we don't really know much about him. Galewind versus Vaccine, sure. Melzigard versus Neon, confirmed. Genos versus Child Emperor, I think that's crazy. Flashy God, yeah, sure. Atomic Flash Silver Fang, this is stupid. It's just stupid. Metal Bat versus Pooty Pooty, okay. Goketsu and Sweet, okay. Elder Centipede and Sonic, confirmed. Gory Boss over Tank Top, confirmed. She are overgrown over Shiryu, confirmed. Watchdog over Carnage, damn. Shit, bro, that was a matchup, bro. That was a fucking matchup, bro. Like, Watchdog, we dotted sometimes, bro. Let's see here. Then Garo versus Metal Knight over Metal Knight. Ooh, okay, that makes sense, kind of. Zombie Man over Garo, sure. Bomb over Hellfire, sure. Madugori over the Meteor. I guess, yeah. Meteor's pretty big though. All right, and that was it for that one. So then let's go all the way to the final matchups, the ones right before the finals, or leading into the finals. Excuse me. So Darkseid versus Galewind. Darkseid won that. Melzigard or Genos over Melzigard. Wow. Yeah. And then we got these two matchups that we still have to do. I'll do them in a second. Let's run through these. So Flashy Flash versus Silver Fang. Silver Fang or Flat. That's okay, man. Oketsu over Metal Bat, sure. That was a poster boy matchup. Um, Metal Bat, or that's this loser one. Okay. Elder Centipede over Goribaz, true. Overgrown over Watchdog, for now. Goro over Zombie Man, wow, that's a fight. Um, Bomb over Marugori. We fought hard for that one, bro. To try to make sense of that bitch. Oh man, that's. I don't agree with all the matchups, but for the most part, they're pretty solid and concrete. I won't complain too much about them. They were a combined effort from us. That's why it's like not all my opinion is being like the final say, but for what we got, it's pretty fucking good. Um, all right, let me see. Now let's get back to the actual classical badass matchups, the final ones. Okay, so right now we got Melzigard versus Phoenix Man. Let me make sure that the stream visuals are all good before we continue and shit. It's pretty much good. What's going on, guys? What's up? Confusion. All right, let me see. I think we're pretty much good right there. All right. Here we go. All right. So Melzigard versus Phoenix Man. All right. So Melzigard was one of the aliens that arrived on Boros' ship. Kind of OP in my sense. I'm not gonna be the guys that like downplay this person because he got like defeated or because his powers are simple. It took 4 S-class heroes a certain allotted amount of time to beat him. Attacks as high as level as fucking Atomic Samurai and Bang, and his combatants as like tanky as Pooty Pooty and Metal Bat. It took them several attempts, several dodges, several tanks to deal with Melzigard. I don't think for any reason why he should be considered weak. On the opposing side, Phoenix Man. As we already know, Phoenix Man's like main priority, main power source is his resurrections. Fuck man. So the way it worked is that Child Emperor, in the beginning of the fight, he received information from a Gunma, letting him know about the TV show. And the TV show gave him information about monstrification. Now, I'm not saying that it was a direct indicator as to how Phoenix Man's powers work, but through that information, Child Emperor was able to derive the exactitude of what Phoenix Man's like description was gonna be for his power. Like, is that gonna be a monster fight thing or whatever? He was able to identify that, and it happened as he was saying. Then through continuous fighting, he figured out about the suit. Arguably the smartest person in the series, aside from Dr. Genus, aside from Metal Knight, and 1 or 2 other exceptions along the way. This is the smartest character in the series. I don't think it's fair for us to believe that fucking Darkshine could beat Phoenix Man or whatever. That's not. It doesn't make sense to me. Like he hasn't shown intelligence at that level. He's shown incredible power, incredible durability. But I'm not naive enough to believe that Darkshine could tank unscathed. Maybe block and take severe damage from him, but tank unscathed a giant fist strike from Brave Giant at 100%. That doesn't seem plausible to me. And that's what was required to kill Phoenix Man in after his first resurrection. So I'm like, it's. So let's go into like the situation exactly. So Phoenix Man, once killed one time, he has excessive speed that Murata did a redraw in order to show how impressive his speed was. He's able to do Talon Strike that are very tough. They were actually cracking Waganma's Berlin Shield, and they were pushing back Brave Giant whenever he was rushing to defend Waganma from the initial Talon Strike or whatever. Not the Talon Strike, the feathers, the homing feathers, excuse me. So he was one of there. He ran up in front of the homing feathers, brought out his magnetic shield or whatever, and then started blocking this shit. But he was getting thrown back. So not only does he have the gust, the fiery gust or whatever, he gust the Talon Strike, the homing feathers or whatever, and that's all just in fucking the Falcon form, the speed form. He also has Prominence, which seems to be the power variant of the two. Sure, they're both fast, but clearly Falcon is much, much faster than that. Caught a fist strike, caught a vibration blade, snapped the shit in fucking half. Fucking was able to transfer heat throughout his suit and his body or whatever. As shown whenever he was like melting the fist strike that Brave Giant did at him at first. Phoenix Man's capabilities in terms of like high strength, high speed individuals and high firepower individuals is up there with anybody. Well, I can't really say that we've seen that many guys that like are gonna match what Brave Giant was doing, and he did. So, on the other hand, up against Melzagard, Atomic Samurai, arguably fastest attack speed. Bang, a martial specialist, anti-humanoid specialist, and because Melzagard did have primarily humanoid appendages and characteristics, I would say that Bang wouldn't be too disadvantaged in terms of his fighting style. I wouldn't even say even disadvantaged at all because that's Goro in particular that isn't used to fighting non-humanoids. They actually mentioned that the geezer didn't teach him that. It doesn't mean that Bang himself doesn't know it. So I want to assume that Bang isn't anywhere near as handicapped by fighting a non-humanoid as Goro was when confronting Watchdog. And in the fight, he actually showed tanky capabilities. Metal Bat was smashing. Pooty Pooty was grabbing and like throwing and pulling. It would come down to regeneration. Now, the characteristics that Phoenix Man himself showed were also intelligence. Like the nigga did have he was observing a bunch of things all the time. He was very cognizant of the scenarios and attacks that Brave Giant and Child Emperor were putting themselves in. He even noticed when Child Emperor was sending out a signal with his battle stats at the end of the fight or whatever. He's incredibly intuitive, and it was Giro who trusted him with a lot of the primary missions and moving the initial attack of the Martial Association. He was the one that told EC that we're done. He was the one responsible for capturing the hostages so that we could have a plan later on and shit. It was Phoenix Man. His intelligence and his capabilities were the ones that allowed all that. So, looking at it in the battle sense, now let's get down to the actual fight. So, I'm seeing Phoenix Man in his regular form, right? Walk up to the dude, Melzagard, talk shit and then bust him quick, like a quick one-shot attack. I could see him killing Demon Phoenix Man. And he comes back in his Prominence or his Falcon form or his regular form, whichever one of the three variants that he chooses to be in. And we'll call it Resurrection, Falcon, and Prominence. So, I see him speed blitzing Melzagard with his Falcon form, but Melzagard's attack speed is pretty fast. If you remember in the anime and the manga, they did a clip where Atomic was like dancing around Melzagard's like spears. He would turn his hands and arms into spears and shit like that, and they would like fly downward at Atomic, and he had to like dash and dodge while cutting at the same time. So his attack speed is pretty fast and potent. Bang actually had to speed blitz Melzagard in order to protect, I think it was Eon in the beginning. He smashed the shit. He came in, used that water stream shit, and smacked Melzagard's hand out the way. So we know high speed can deal with his attacks to a certain extent of deflection. His appendages are not impossible to remove, as Metal Bat was slamming him and popping his shit. And then we have the marble aspect. So here's where it comes down. How many times does Phoenix Man die from Melzagard's offensive capabilities before he finds out about the marbles? Because when I say it and think about it like that, it's an absolute win, but it's a matter of time. It's a adrenaline game or a stamina game or whatever. And as far as we know, Phoenix Man is not going to run out of stamina. And even then, I don't see Melzagard's offensive capabilities being everything. Like, the shit that Brave Giant was pulling out, that was some pretty crazy shit, man. That was some pretty crazy shit. I think I might have to give this to Phoenix Man in a high diff win, maybe even a mid diff win. But it's just how fast he gets killed, and I don't think it'll be that fast. I think after the first one will be fast, but after that, he has enough speed and strength and intelligence to actually beat Melzagard on his own, I believe, and figure out about the marbles. Yeah, I'm gonna solidify that and put my vote in there for Phoenix Man. Now let's see what the viewers think. Let's read through what you guys are talking about first before we dive into the 1 minute vote. What's up, Joseph? What's up, Greek the mod? What's up, Confusion? What's going on, Chicken Dippers? What's going on, Soup 145? What's going on, Antonio Fido? What's going on, Ibris? What's going on, Kugel Blitz? All right. Hold on. Let me put my headphones on because Zhoniin just said he about to slide through real fast. All right, hold up.
Yeah, Phoenix Man wins.
Yo. I think you can hear me. Hold on. Can y'all hear him though? Let me see. Yeah, his mic's turned up. Oh shit! Well, we got two things. Oh yeah, let's get rid of that one. All right. While he fixes his mic and shit. All right. So Chicken Dippers is saying Phoenix Man for sure. What's going on my YouTube channel or Chub Chub? Chubb says Phoenix Man's got this. Soup says Phoenix Man's got this. Antonio says Phoenix Man. Yeah. Confusion says Phoenix Man would eventually catch on to the regen thing. Yeah. Google Blitz says Phoenix. Damn. Yeah. What's going on, Zhoniin?
Yo.
What's up, bro? How you been?
Freaking great.
You don't sound too great.
Nah, I'm tired. I'm good.
We're on Phoenix Man versus Melzigard right now.
Yeah, I think Phoenix Man wins.
Phoenix Man takes that. All right, so we got two in that category. All right, a Greek, if you'll drop the 1 minute vote in there, and then we'll see what we'll count that up. Yeah, for the most part, I think it's pretty solid. Phoenix Man is going to take this one. Melzigard isn't a slouch. He did make it to this point, but in comparison, his offensive capabilities are starting to wane in comparison to Phoenix Man only. I'm not saying that he's weak or lacking, but Phoenix was pretty impressive in that fight.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the strongest.
The design was fucking badass too, man. Top 10 design right now.
Definitely.
Fucking, there's been so many things popping up, and I was actually doing a reread a little bit of the Sea King fight because we were discussing if Murata's art has just improved over time, or if he has like such good control of his artistic capabilities that he can slack off some chapters while turning it up in other chapters. And in the Sea King fight, it looks like some of the best drawn shit, all manga. The Sea King.
Yeah, man. It's one, he's a freak. He doesn't slack, he doesn't slouch, and he somehow keeps getting better. I think you can tell his artwork quality really changed around chapter 93, 92. Before that, it was all great and fantastic, but I don't know, something about it changed. And it just, I don't know, got better.
Damn, that's recent because 92, 93 was like a year ago, kind of.
Yeah, exactly a year ago.
All right, so we got 5 votes for Phoenix Man and 0 for Melzigard. All right, looks like Phoenix taking this first one then. All right, and then for the last of the group stage, we have Gale Wind versus Child Emperor.
We actually talked about this randomly, didn't we? On a podcast or something when we were what happens if Flashy Flash or Gale Wind or Hailfire just go up against Child Emperor? Is he going to be able to defend against their speed? And I think we said no. Because, if he came prepared, yeah, he can take down Gale. But if it's just they're just going up against each other randomly, then Gale wins for sure.
That's true. I think I'm gonna push Child for this one. Oh, but let's talk about the characters first before we make a final decision. Um, so as we know, Galewind and Hellfire are a duo of ninjas who come from a ninja village. They're also associated with the class that Sonic is with, correct? Or they're in the class after that.
No, there are 7 classes or something. No, 4. I forget. They're ahead of them by like a couple classes.
Oh damn! All right. Well, they're the seniors of Sonic, and they initiated their first appearance in the series by offering monster cells and revealing that they had their own monster cell transformation, but their actual display of power ended in defeat by Flashy Flash, indicating some of Flashy Flash's strength and some of their speed feats. As we already talked about with Child Emperor before, Child Emperor has the Brave Giant machine. He's known for exceptional intelligence. His robotics, mechanics, all kinds of things that he pulls out all the time are very efficient, and they face monsters that you wouldn't think he could deal with. He seems to be able to handle them pretty easily. So, if you want to like go into further detail with why you think Gale should take this one.
So the stipulations for this match are like they're not coming in prepared.
Uh, they're at their best, both of them. So however you want to set up both of them, they're at their best.
So they're at their best, but does Child Emperor know that he's going against Galewind beforehand?
Yeah. And
Okay.
and Galewind knew that Child Emperor was coming down this hallway too.
All right, I think Child Emperor wins then.
Even if, because you remember what he did with Flashy Flash, right? They set up the hallway and the floor and the cavern all for their fight.
Yeah, but that's them. That's them with their ninja trickery and their limited knowledge. This is Child Emperor. And I'm not even saying like he just figures it out. I'm saying like if you could just go over his entire arsenal and he's gonna have every piece of this, including Brave Giant. If he comes in, he's already gonna have something working for him that is like advantageous for him to not be killed instantly. So like he's probably gonna have those anger shields already up or whatever, and we never really see him set it up, so we don't know how he does it. They're just set up.
Yeah.
He can have like all kinds of stuff. Like he can have the little the turrets, the little octopus things. There's so much stuff working for Child Emperor in this matchup if he comes prepared. That's all I'm saying. And then if it comes down to it, he can just become Brave Giant, and I don't think Gale can deal with that by himself, even in his monster form.
The only part that was clear to me is the Brave Giant part. Because of when they showed up in the actual manga, their attacks weren't necessarily like ripping through the Brave Giant, and he was actually able to slash them underwater, which would be even more difficult for like. Granted, he did shock them at first. He shocked off all of them, and then they got that. But you would think that they should be able to do a little bit more damage than being dragons. That's the only portion that makes me think less of them in terms of the Brave Giant. But the speed at which whatchamacallit, the speed at which he was able to pull up the invisible wall, as you mentioned, and we didn't even see it on screen. He was talking, or whatchamacallit, Phoenix Man was monologuing, and then he already said he had it up and shit.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, it seems like he just has them up. So, like, coming into the fight, he's already gonna have these things up.
The only thing is that, okay, so let's say that he does have like 2 mirror walls up or invisible walls up, right? That still wasn't enough to stop Phoenix Man's assault, and then he had to use his shield, which he got out in time, but that shit like smashed him. In the recent chapters, or not in the recent chapters, in the chapters that during the reread, a chapter called Numbers, Child Emperor pulls out his little mask that helps him like evaluate power levels to a certain degree.
Yeah, the Okama mask.
Yeah, the Okama mask. His physical score was like 18 something. It was more so than Stinger, one of the athletic A-class heroes. And it was double the physical capability of a bear. So I think that gives us enough information to say that like he's not childlike. Because that was my first problem when I'm first thinking about Child Emperor fighting outside of Brave Giant. That like he's a kid. He's not like fucking Flashy Flash or those guys that are flying around. He can't do all those acrobatics. But apparently, this score is saying that he's more acrobatic than some of the A class heroes who are just about flipping and jumping and attacking shit like that. If you remember, Stinger
No,
took.
it wasn't about being agile. It was like your development as a person.
Wasn't the match's overall like battle prowess?
Yeah, specifically it said muscle and neural development. So pretty much you as a person, not like your ability to move. And that's why it was like comparing it to like a bear. So like their overall strength.
Hmm. I don't know, man. I, I mean, that number is still higher than the other guys, so it's still implying that he's more capable. But
No, yeah, he's not a weakling at all. Like Stinger had 1600 and he had 1860, so he's 260 more than like a top A class hero. So I guess Child Emperor has the physicality of like an A class hero, which is definitely way above a normal human, way above a bear. Like what was the Hero Association guy, the regular dude? He's like 30.
yes, it's
So like yeah, Child Emperor is pretty much a superhero at this point. I guess it's just implied that he was born with super intelligence and like super physical, like a body as well. So like if if that is actually the case, then if he becomes an adult, he's gonna be like God pretty much.
flying around like Motobat, and then
Yeah, because if he's 1860 at 10 years old, when he's like 30, I don't know what he'll be like Super Ally Darkshine.
something like that. All right, Greek or I don't know if chocolate Muppets in here. All right, yeah, Greek. If you'll go ahead and drop the 1 minute vote, we'll see what you guys have been thinking. So Soup says Murata is OP, confirmed. Um, Chubb says Child Emperor high diff. Okay. Chicken Dipper says I think Child Emperor's backpack would automatically target and kill him, but in monster form he would be too fast for his technology. A surprise attack from Gale would be GG instantly. True. Chubb says if we start this out on a random day, then Gale win. But if we give them their best stuff, I think Brave Giant beats Gale win. True. Marley K says Grimm touches kids. Alright, right. What's going on, Satsuki? Sorry that Satsuki couldn't join the stream, guys. He said he's out of the house right now, so we'll see if he's able to slide through later on. Let me see. What's up, Kid Rick? Okay, I'm here, Child Emperor. Oh, hell yeah. Alright. Child Emperor, Brave Giant, Child Emperor, yeah. Damn. It's unanimous. People think he wins too. I thought that'd be more of a fight. Okay. Now we're locked in and set. We're gonna enter the finals now. Medicinal talk. All right, here we go. Ooh. Wow. Where the fuck did Garugan shoot come from? Not again. Was he in the last thing? Hold on.
I have no memory of what has happened so far.
Is it over 3 streams? Nope.
Yeah. So it's just whatever happens, I guess.
Nah, the same exact shit. It has to be the number of contestants that I'm using, because this is like the second time where we've had new people coming in at the final stage. Let me see. Garugan Shoop's new. Yeah, that's the only one though. All right, bet. Okay. So let's get this bit started now for the next one. All right, Zombie Man versus Marugori. Um,
Yeah.
uh, so we already know about Zombie Man, created by Dr. Genius. One of the successful experiments. Um, Marugori, another successful experiment. Is this a competition? What are your thoughts?
All right. So what I would like to do is like I take it upon myself to explain why Zombie Man wins, but that's only because I want it to happen. So I'm saying like he just eventually, after however long it takes, he just eventually crawls into Maragori's ear and like stabs his brain. But that's probably not going to happen. So Maragori just wins via being, way bigger than him and forever just stomping him, I guess. I don't know. I mean, realistically, if you want to, like, not even realistically, if you just want to go by Zombie Man's lore of him being able to go for a week or a couple days at a time, then yeah, I guess eventually he could, in theory, defeat Maragori, but that's just so many what ifs, And I kind of want to be fair to Maragori or Beefcake. So I guess Beefcake wins, in my opinion, just because Zombie Man would need way too much time to get it done.
Oh, I'm.
He would essentially have to go until Maraguri is so exhausted that he can't fight back anymore, and then crawl into his ear and stab his brain. And it could happen, but is that fair? You know what I mean?
Okay, so we don't know how to kill him, but so let me ask you a question: If who did it? If Chose, right? You know when Shiryu threw up his annihilation striker to the air and it cleared out the clouds. If that attack hit Zombie Man, would it kill him?
I don't think so.
What
I
if
think it. I think it would wreck him totally, but he would live.
and what about if the meteor hit him?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Fuck, bro.
I mean, I assume he would be wrecked beyond repair, but then again, there is a chance that he might live it. I mean, my whole stance on Zombie Man has changed after I saw his brain come back, because that really like changes everything.
Yeah.
Because if it was like, okay, he can regenerate everything below his head, that makes sense. That's common. That's like Deadpool. I don't even think Deadpool can regenerate his brain, right?
No, I think
If
he
like
can.
his brain is removed completely, like I know he got stabbed in the brain in the movie and that was okay, but like if his head was like completely like destroyed, could he come back?
I think in the comics, yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I didn't know that was the case with Zombie Man, but now that it is, then it's like, how do you kill him? Do you just reduce him to dust, or can he Majin Buu back from that?
That's what I'm thinking. Like a Nova should end him, or like fucking. If we go with your example of like trauma to the whole body equally, then the meteor should also kill him. But because this is I don't know, man. With if we keep that form of thinking, then Zombie Man's just gonna take the whole tournament. So I don't think
Nah,
that's
I know.
yeah.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't go that far.
That's what I'm saying. We have to reevaluate that because it can't be that like nothing kills him. Like something conventional has to kill him.
I mean, I think there are characters strong enough to reduce him to like dust. Like I don't know, Rover maybe. Maybe a Rochi.
Damn, bro. It's oh.
I would say, just to be fair, Marugori, because yeah, I mean, I agree. He could do this. He could do this war of attrition to almost everyone. Like, just fight you for like 3 days in a row or a week or however long it's going to take. If it was like a day, if like he needed 24 hours, I think that would be fair. But if he needs more than 24 hours to beat somebody, then I think he should lose.
The thing is, even if he had like forever, I don't see him beating him. Like, how is he going to deal trauma to Marugori when he gets tired?
Yeah, Marugori. It's the same way he beat Carnage Kabuto. He was just so tired that he couldn't defend himself anymore.
But this is a giant. It's not like he's gonna like.
I already no. He's gonna crawl in his ear, which he's big enough. I'm telling, dude, come on. He is big enough to easily fit in Marugori's ear, and then just go stab his brain up, and he's done.
I for the sake of this, it's got to be that we have to agree upon one way to kill him, and I think it's to reduce him to like nothing. Right? Correct. High heat energy blast. Can we both agree that that's a way to kill Zombie Man for now?
I mean, I guess, yeah. I mean, I know one said, or allegedly one said, that if you reduce him to mincemeat, but I can't find that anymore. And they said in Chapter 101 that he reduced him to mincemeat, and that didn't stop him. So I guess we have to just settle on what you said.
All right, then I'm. If it's that, then I'm choosing Zombie Man because I don't think Marugori has the ability to like turn him to dust. Like there's a word for when you squish something in like
make a paste out of it.
Something like that, yeah. I mean, that should work too. Actually, that should work. Never mind, yeah. Would it? Ah, fuck.
I mean, if he picked him up and like crushed him in his hand, like kneaded him in his hands, like yeah, I'm sure he can make a paste out of him.
Because just slamming his brother, there wasn't too many.
Yeah, I know. Just touching his brother.
Fuck, man. I'm sorry, I can't. You chose Marugori, I'm gonna put one there, but I'm leaving the rest of the viewers, man. I can't decide.
Yeah, look, if you pick Zombie Man, I'll pick Zombie Man.
It literally has to be that. Like, if we don't find something that for sure beats him, then he's gonna win the whole tournament. Because just like you said, he's gonna fight for days. He's that's just a thing that he does. So I'm just gonna say if you can use high heat and remove him, then he can't regenerate. But we'll let Murata Rick on that shit. All right, so hey Ibris, if you could drop the 1 minute vote in the chat, and we'll get that shit popping. All right, so Kugel Blitz says stalemate. Soup 145 says beefcake. He also says could literally just throw the man away if he wanted to. All right.
I'm about to make a video on this. This is a super interesting topic.
Yeah,
your tournaments always produce like these interesting things I never thought about. Like, can Pig God eat Elder Centipede?
Somebody made a joke about that today. He's like, I'm starting to think it's true. Let me see. People are saying they don't think Rover or Orochi could. That's crazy.
Oh, come on. At least Orochi could.
Yeah. Ask
Those
Lad.
fucking beams. Those beams were melting the Monster Association like it was shot out of like a space cannon or something.
Literal beams. It wasn't like fucking rovers. Rovers were like cannons and shit. But this guy was like concentrated beams of fire.
Yeah, it's like I don't think Zombie Man's the resilience that we saw from Chapter 101 is going to be tanking that shit.
Ascalad says, I don't think Zombie Man isn't invincible or is invincible, but the manga makes him seem invincible. True.
Yeah, he's definitely not invincible, but he's close to it.
You know, Frito says the sneak inside his ear and destroy his brain thing too.
It works.
Yeah.
Or go up his nose. Or go up his ass.
Madugoi said, or Elbert said that Madugoi slapped his brother. He liquefied him.
Yeah.
There's juice out that nigga. Marley K says Fubuki's a lesbian. Confirmed.
That would be interesting.
All right. Satsuki says Madugori, nigga. All right. Sad that nigga in there too. All right. So then, here we go. Let's count them up. So one for Madugori, one beefcake, 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 beefcake. That's 5. 2 zombie mans. 3 zombie mans. Damn. 5-3. Oh, beefcake took it then. I mean, it makes sense. Like it's like this guy is fucking difficult to fight, man. Both of them, no matter what. This guy's huge in size, power, speed. He's got a Gatling attack. He has his emotions intact. He's fucking like he's not sentient, cognizant of his actions and shit. Like he immediately cried. He just had made a little stupid mistake or whatever. But on the other hand, you have an occult murderer made to kill and can't be killed.
Bad. It's too bad that he killed his brother, because I would like to see that character further in the series and like give the Biceps King drink to somebody else. Like I don't know, Sonic. Just give it to somebody.
Stop, bro. Stop. A giant ninja. It's flying. Stop. Oh shit! It would be interesting to see that storyline though. The whole brains and bronze thing working together. It'd be pretty cool.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's see. All right. So Madugori takes the first matchup. Let's go from the bottom now. Wow. Already. All right. Next we got Elder Centipede versus Phoenix Man. Ooh. So for the intro, as we know, Elder Centipede seems to be part of a race of centipedes. We saw 2 centipedes in a mural surrounding the Subterraneans, which we don't know if they were him and somebody else or just 2 other individual centipedes. There's a junior centipede, a senior centipede, and Elder himself. That's why I believe that he's part of a species and not some other situation. They're very powerful, offensively known for or has these 2 pincers on his face, as well as a face that can like revive itself, regenerate itself, or shed itself. I don't know what the proper word for that is.
Molt.
Molt, yeah. He has abnormal armor, like carapace, excessively powerful. Able to deflect, tank, and then shed itself when receiving excessive damage. And then we have Phoenix. We already talked about him. So what are your thoughts?
Man. So Phoenix Man's main method of attack is his claw strikes, right? He doesn't have like a projectile or anything like that. Or he has like the heat that he can flap from his wings, but other than that, he just has like claw strikes and that one attack that he used to break through the invisible shields.
He can flap his wings for a heat wind. He has the homing feathers. He has
the homing feathers too. That's
the talon strike, as you mentioned. He can transfer heat throughout his body, like when he was melting Brave Giant's fists when he punched at him.
Yeah, his prominence.
Hawk
mode.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so can he make himself hot enough to break through Elder Centipede's carapace.
Fuck no. I see Rover's beams like being deflected or like maybe like doing leaving a little like sub marks on him, but I think the only way to break through that shit is through force. Or like if you're gonna use a beam attack, it's gotta have a lot of force through it as well.
Yeah, because Metal Knight's missiles didn't do anything. Genos's incineration blast didn't do anything.
Yeah, they did. Well, from the inside.
No, I mean like when he originally shoots him after when Genos is trying to shoot Phoenix Man, who has Garo, and
Yeah. Elder gets in the
he
way.
comes out. Yeah, it does nothing. So I guess Phoenix Man can't get the job done here. He just doesn't have the tools.
Because when you put it like that, the only thing that could possibly do that is like the examples that we saw, like immense physical strength.
Yeah, shit, and he's fucking powerful and huge.
But if
He's unfair in a 1v1 fight. I mean, I think Bang was doing a pretty good job along with Bomb. So you need to be like that. You need to be a little stronger than that to be able to have a realistic chance of beating him.
But then we have the other side too. So whenever Metal Bat first encountered EC, he was able to use his intuitiveness to and his force in his eyes. He looked at him and saw that his face was the only part that was vulnerable. And EC actually actively like showed that in the fight up against Genos. So I don't think it would be impossible for Phoenix to see that and attack.
Yeah, but like, what's he gonna do? Like, Genos stabbed his eyes out.
Yeah, but his face did mold over more than once. It wasn't like he was immune to the attacks that were coming at him. And then I don't think Phoenix can produce an attack on anywhere in the level of what Bang and Bomb did or what Saitama did.
Yeah, no.
Well, at least up front, maybe after like a third or fourth resurrection, but like it doesn't seem like you need all that just to hit his face.
I don't know. I don't think it's confirmed that his face is his weak spot. I know Metal Bat said that, but I'm like 80% sure that Murata might have debunked it. He might have said that it wasn't his weak spot. Meaning that he pretty much has no weak spot.
That should be that, Brian. I never heard of that shit before. Huh. Because Genos also did a jet drive arrow where he like threw like jet projectiles from his legs and shit. Reattached himself after EC had cut him in half and then like busted through his teeth to get inside of him. So physical trauma to a certain degree can do that. I do think that Phoenix can produce physical trauma to that extent. Like the jet arrow. I don't know if you guys for you guys that are watching, you guys have the ability to get to the manga a lot easier than we do. The area of effect that the jet arrow did was pretty big. Like it was like
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. So that's a pretty powerful attack. I'm fuck, man. But on the other side, what the fuck is EC gonna do to Phoenix? Because he really only has the his talons to attack you directly. That's how he was able to cut Genos in half, and he could eat you.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. So I mean he'll just eventually just cut him or eat him or slice him in half.
But that's the thing. That's only gonna make him stronger.
Well, I mean,
fuck.
I assume because if you want to go by that, it's like, okay, well then Phoenix Man just keeps evolving because no one can definitively kill him.
It's just EC isn't known like in any instance of his fights is he known for like being intuitive or like figuring some shit out. So I can't like just give him because even if
he's not figuring anything out. He's just killing him.
no, but that's what I'm saying. Like the only way to like beat Phoenix is to like either get a hint of information like Child did and then be smart enough to figure it out, or for you to just know or to figure it out on your own. And I'm not seeing anybody that's not Dr. Genius, Metal Knight, Child Emperor, or somebody of that sort just figuring this out.
Yeah, but the instances with Phoenix Man dying, they were just like, okay, this could be construed as him not actually being dead. Like the first time, it was just he got hacked up a bunch. You know, people survive from that all the time, getting multiple stab wounds. And then the second time, he was just punched really hard. Like if he got like his head cut off and then came back, then it would be like, okay, well then we need to figure out something. But I think like if Elder Centipede like cuts him in half, he's pretty much dead.
For sure, yeah. I'm not saying that he won't be killed. I'm just saying that's the problem. Like as you already mentioned, the more you kill him, the more he's gonna power up. So I'm just trying to figure out a way that, or any possible scenario where EC could figure out that killing him is not gonna work and that he has to rip up the suit. And I just don't see any intelligence of that level from him. Because we were discussing before whether atomic slicing stuff is the same as like ripping the suit apart, and I don't think it's the same whatsoever. Like we saw him get cut up by blades, and that didn't rip the suit off. So I'm not just gonna assume that by you doing a slicing motion that's not ripping the suit or whatever is the same as him physically ripping the suit off.
Okay, so what if he eats him? Which is like his other main method of attack, I assume. Because that's all he can really do. He's pretty... I mean, if he gets eaten, I assume he's done at that point. Not even because he's getting chewed up, but because didn't, like, inside an Elder Centipede, wasn't he, like, shooting juice on Genos?
Skeeted on that nigga from the inside.
Or something like that. I remember when Genos gets spit out, he's like covered in like juice. And he's like smoky.
Yeah, he had intestinal fluid and shit like that. But it was from the inside where he was able to blow through. So that I actually don't. I think that's the least possible way he has of beating Phoenix, by swallowing him. Because that would make it easier for Phoenix to actually deal damage that would require him to get rid of his first carapace. And right now, even in Brilliance form, I don't think there's a way where Phoenix is going to make him remove a carapace yet. It's going to be... Basically, this fight is all in the realm of like, headcanon right now. Like, there's no way for Phoenix to feasibly get through the carapace. All the things that we saw from Brave Giant, as impressive as they were, they killed Phoenix. So that means he wasn't able to deal with it. And it's... Yeah, I pretty much said it. I don't think there's a way for Phoenix in Brilliance mode to get through the carapace. But at the same time, EC ain't doing shit to that nigga. Just in regular form, he was able to fly around him pretty easily. And then in Falcon form, we know his speed increases dramatically. Murata even went back to make Phoenix and Brave Giant look faster in those chapters. So we know that there's a speed emphasis for both of them. And then we literally saw Phoenix Man stop a vibration blade, and then almost stop a fist strike before it got powered up. I think I'm gonna have to put my I'm gonna give my vote to Phoenix Man just because he doesn't have a way to kill him. Like EC has less of a way to kill Phoenix than Phoenix has a way to kill EC.
Hey, sure, I'll give the Phoenix Man.
Phoenix mine.
Phoenix Man. Oh, who's that?
Oh shit, Satsuki.
Yo.
Still eating. So I've been on mute.
I hear that shit. Alright, hold on. Well, before we keep pushing over that bitch, let's see what the chat says. We went in for quite a while. Alright. Alright. So what's going on, One Nation Army? Welcome to the chat, bro. I think that's the only new guy that joined the chat. Oh, Sir John. What's going on, Sir John? Welcome to the chat, bro. I don't think I've seen you before, so welcome to the Shogunate. We do One Punch Man, 7 Deadly Sins, One Piece, all that kind of shit. Subscribe to the Discord, or subscribe to the channel, and hop in the Discord if you're trying to talk more and shit. Alright, so One Nation Army says flares. Confusion says if Phoenix can get one more res in after Brilliant's Eagle, then it's GG. Oh. So he says only one more resurrection is needed. Alright, maybe. Greek this time. Oh yeah. Ebers, good shit. Yeah, Ebers on the good shit, Ebers, dog. You ahead of the game with it, right? Alright, let me see. Kugel Blitz says, I think Phoenix Man should take this because of resurrection. Marley K says Phoenix Man is a furry, that's why he can't win. Alright, right. Let's see. Antonio says Phoenix Man can let EC eat him and use heat from the inside. True. Marcus, what's going on, Marcus? Marcus says he's getting digested. He also says Phoenix Man can shoot beams like that. He can't, bro. Oh, he's asking, can Phoenix Man shoot beams? All right. Kidrick says, yeah, Otis Centiphede's defense is just too good. Agreed. Antonio asks, how is EC going to kill Phoenix Man if he can fly? True, but there's a bunch of people who killed a lot of flyers before, so it's not out of the question. Eber says EC eats him and melts the costume. That was the thought we were going towards whenever we said the digestion part, because all the liquids and fluids that he was throwing at him. But if it wasn't enough to like just disintegrate like Genos, then I don't think it would like kill the suit separately than Phoenix Man. But hey man, vote for that shit. it's really up in the air right now. Let me see. Kugel Blitz also says, honestly, if Phoenix Man gets digested, he can easily resurrect from that. I agree. Could EC survive Child Emperor Supernova? Ooh. Ooh. Alright, so let's count them up. Phoenix, EC, Phoenix, EC, Phoenix. Yeah, Phoenix takes it. Damn, bro. We're getting all these like solidified matchups already. What's going on, Joshua Neck? Welcome to the chat, bro. As you already know, join the channel, subscribe. Make sure you hit us up on Discord too, so you can follow up with us. What's going on, Cosmo Vega? Welcome back, bro. All right, we're locked in then, bro. I mean, it's not even like too crazy. It's just like I don't like to go into a realm of complete headcanon, and that's all that was, man. Like EC was a fucking god. Like EC was a fucking god, man. I'm gonna get off topic for a second, but I gotta address this. The anime was exceptionally disappointing this week, like too much. And I got my first big ass hint, like where my stomach was leaving, all the faith is leaving from my stomach. When EC got his intro, I was like, something as casual as that. Well, it wasn't casual. It's a huge moment, but like something where it's not a fight. You don't have to do a bunch of like flash frames and shit, a bunch of like quick animation. You couldn't give him a personalized OST, make the whole CD shudder and shit, like make the whole screen change. Like, come on, bro. He's the final villain of the arc. Like, he's gonna be the last fight and shit. Like, do everything for him, but no. If you're anime only, please read the manga, please.
Yeah, that's what I keep saying.
All right, the next one we got, Silver Fang Bang versus Carnage Kabuto. Oh damn! Oh damn, man. All right, so as we already know, Carnage Kabuto is an experiment from Dr. Genius's House of Evolution. Greatest feat is a rampage for several days at a time. He's very, very capable. And it took several different S-Class heroes in different simulation scenarios. It took them allotted amounts of time to defeat him. So he's not an easy foe. And those individuals were using a lot of their power. Silver Fang Bang is a top-ranked hero for a reason. He's held in high regard by most of the other heroes in the association. Goro, the hero hunter himself, either still fears him or holds his power in high regard as of the last interaction. What do you guys think?
I think Silver Fang wins. High difficulty.
Same.
Okay, I can go with that. Because he said that Darkseid at full power beat him, right? Beat Carnage?
Yep. After 15 minutes.
The only thing I can see is that one hit that Melzigard got on him, but he tanked that like a sandwich. But at the same time, I wouldn't say that Carnage Kabuto isn't physically stronger than Melzigard. I think he probably is. So that attack might have done a little bit more damage if Kabuto did it instead of Melzigard. We know that extremely high level defenses, Bang can't get through easily. He required the assistance of his brother, and they did an ultimate technique together. At the same time, up against the meteor, I still hold the speculation, and nobody can change my mind. It seemed as if Silver Fang Bang was going to attempt to destroy the meteor, and if he has a technique to do that, that's different from what he did to EC, or that it's the same thing that he did to EC, but his solo version, then that shit probably strong as fuck. So,
I can tell you right now that he was probably going to do the same thing that he was going to do to EC.
okay, bet. All right, but yeah, that makes sense. All right, yeah.
That's like it for Silver Fang. That's like the peak of his abilities.
Shit, I don't know if he's gonna break the meteor though, but
I think maybe he could. Maybe he could die, but like he would be able to destroy it.
because that's what the fuck it seemed like, bro. Like he, and he came in like confident as fuck. Like, oh, what would have happened if he wasn't there? Welcome Alfred Weger. I remember this guy's name. What's going on, Satsuki? What you think? Unless you're still eating.
I think he's still eating that puss.
It's not yet. This hungry hour is good as fuck. I haven't eaten all day. But oh yeah, we going with my boy Bang. Yeah. Bang. If Darkseid can do it, then why can't Bang?
Facts. All right. So we got 3-0 here. Silver Fang over Kabuto. Let's see what you guys thought in the chat. This time, if where the fuck is Chocolate Muppet? Marcus. Yeah. Go ahead, Marcus. Go ahead, drop the 1 minute vote. Let's see what y'all niggas thought. Bang wins mid diff, says Joshua Neck. Antonio says if Darkseid can take him, Bang can too. All right, that's a consensus. One Nation says Carnage would probably win, but Silver Fang would probably beat him. What? Oh, he says Carnage. Yeah, that's what he said. Carnage would probably win, but young Silver Fang would probably beat him. Damn. How you know what young Silver Fang like? This nigga, bro. You know how anime works. The older you get, the stronger you are. So I'm not sure. But then again, he did mention that quote. When him and Bomb were talking that if you could do what Goro was doing when you were younger, and then Bomb was like, yeah. So I guess they are giving credit to the youth. Let me see. Yeah, Soup 145. If you could stick to manga only content, bro. Appreciate it. Marley K says Silver Fang beat Goro without trying, so I imagine Silver Fang going serious. He would destroy CK. Okay. Let me see. Damn, ain't nobody even vote yet. Where the fuck is Marcus at? Alright, oh well. We'll just count what's already there. Silver Fang. God damn. Damn, bro. Silver Fang clapping Carnage Kabuto Beetle cheeks.
It would be fun to watch.
Shit,
I
man.
would just like to see Carnage Kabuto fight anyone. Like, that whole fight with him and Saitama was awesome.
Fuck, man. That whole fucking Saitama bullshit again. It'll never end either. It'll never end. Alright. Okay, so the next one that we got is... Fuck, this is going in order. Goro versus Child Emperor.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What Garo is this again?
Orochimaru.
Oh, okay. I don't think Child Emperor really has a chance of winning this.
Damn, bro, really?
Yeah, there's like nothing he can do. Like, he's not as powerful as Orochi.
Well, it's not like Goro did anything to Orochi at all.
No, but I'm saying the fact that Garo could tank all of that really means not good things for Child Emperor.
Not good things.
He's, I don't know, just Garo, I just see him like just completely destroying Child Emperor. Like, even if he is in Brave Giant. Like, he's just, at this point in the story, he's so ridiculously skilled and powerful.
Alright, so let's just try and break this down. So, he has Tank Top Tackle, he has Fighting Spirit, he has Regeneration, he has the Whirlwind style, he has the Water Polo style, he has Watchdog Man's Run. He's a tank. He's able to understand, decipher battle techniques and skills in fight. What else?
Bruh, all Child Emperor has to do is say his age, and then Garo, because you know he got a soft spot for the kids, he gonna walk away.
Oh, I'm supposed to be fighting Watchdog anyways. Oh shit, man. I mean,
I'm 10. I'm 10. Oh, okay. Goodbye.
You go, damn. All right, I'll just let me just fight Brave Giant. Damn.
Oh, I thought you were like Gary Coleman or something. All right, bye.
So I'm thinking like, so when Phoenix Man, or when Brave Giant first came out, he slapped Phoenix and like through a wall, and Phoenix had to like flip and catch himself. And that was just through one physical attack, wasn't overpowered or anything. But the strongest attack we've seen Goro physically take head on, I think, is like Bug God to the chest, where he got sent flying into the power lines. Was that the strongest physical attack he's taken?
No, he got blasted point blank by Rover, point blank by Orochi's beams.
But those are like energy attacks, though.
And then he got punched by Orochi.
Oh yeah, he did get punched by Orochi. Okay.
Like, his whole fist was bigger than Garo.
Yeah. Okay, so the punch from Orochi would be the biggest one, but he didn't take it. He got knocked out by that one, didn't he? That was the final one, right?
No. He still got up after that. It left an imprint of his face in the rock.
The last panel we saw was him.
Garo got put in the wall by Orochi's Water Stream Rock Smashing Fist.
That's what it was. That was the last one. Okay.
So I guess you could say that's his most. That's the biggest strike he's taken, but the biggest one that he took and kept going was like that punch.
The big fist from Orochi.
Yeah, that punch that like extinguished flames from it. Just the impact of it.
Fuck. I'm gonna say the giant fist strike is more than that, but I wasn't applying the giant. I was just applying the first combat attacks of Brave Giant. The water stream should be able to overwhelm him physically, like combat hand to hand, because we know Brave Giant can throw punches or like can pull out the saber. I think
real quick though, that water stream that he did to Tank Top Master in season 2, That was so fucking awesome. I love that so much. That's like the only good part of season 2 so far.
I like the how they showed Cockroach initially. I was fucking with it.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad either.
They kind of disappointed me with Fubuki's titties. I'm not saying no. I mean, I'm about to change my name if this keeps happening.
And they kind of censored the whipping that she got from Super S.
They censored. Was it like less lash marks and shit?
Less skin showing.
Oh,
like the manga showed more skin.
That's that gay nigga shit, bro. Come on, dog.
Bro,
I don't know why they did that.
There was like just one scene where Fubuki's ass was looking flat as horrible.
Nani?
I was just like, what?
That's not
like,
Fubuki.
what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, because they're not putting the
Fubuki.
love and care that Murata puts into it.
Yeah, like come on now.
I forgot to mention too that they took out the entire bone scene. I wasn't.
Yeah. Sucks. I really wanted to see the train go over him.
Yeah, man. You know who Bones is, right? Satsuki, the guy who drinks milk and got stronger.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
that nigga. Yeah.
Fuck. And that would have been a hilarious moment too. Like after he drinks the milk and then it still crushes him anyway. He would have been gold, but nope.
Yo, he was about to be a household name, dog. But they tried him.
Yeah.
They also took out the hospital scene with Tank Top Master and Moomin Rider. That was another part. Like I don't.
They just had it. They had it integrated into Suiryu's speech.
Oh, that's trash. I don't even wait.
Like they just showed like 2 frames of it as Suiryu was talking.
I don't even remember.
Yeah.
Exactly. It was just so quick and just like, hey, yeah, look, all right.
And that whole dialogue that shit. That's where Tank Top dropped his famous quote. Be careful. You're not wearing a tank top.
Oh, yeah, that's unforgivable, bro. Like, yeah, come on now. They tripping. They tripping.
Oh, fuck, nah. All right, let's keep pushing, though. Let's keep pushing with this one. All right, so, the crux of my argument is that the high points of Brave Giant's capabilities, I think they're able to, like, overwhelm Garo. So a single Nova is gonna overwhelm Garo. A single Brave Giant Fist Strike should overwhelm Garo, but I don't think they're gonna kill him. The Nova maybe, but I'm not sure about the Fist Strike killing him. It should, but we've seen him take equivalent damage from Rover, maybe a little bit less. And then he also fought consecutively. So it wasn't just Rover's fight. It was Garo, and then Orochi's fight together. And he's able to push through all that, be evasive through all that, and counterattack through all that. While Brave Giant, even though he fought a tough opponent, he was getting, like, dismembered and, like, he has a time limit. And he had to push his limits every single time. So
that's the biggest thing, the time limit. Because I think Garo is way too resilient for Child Emperor to have a time limit. To him, he has to finish the fight quick. While Garo, we see how long he can last. So
yeah. All right, you got my vote. I'll get to Garo. Yeah, go for Garo too.
Yep.
All right. So that with that one locked in to see what the chat had to say. There he goes.
As long as he doesn't know he's a kid. Just I don't know. Maybe just I don't
know. Marcus, if you could drop the 1 minute vote. Let's see what people are thinking. All right. He's thinking stupid, bro. Okay, so hold on. So Ibris says,
"We gotta get that Zenko versus Garo fight."
Say again.
We gotta get that Zenko versus Garo fight.
Zenko clap that nigga, bro.
Yeah, I mean, she no death metal back easy, nigga. Easy.
Oh yeah,
knock his ass out.
Yeah. Turned off that fighting spirit and everything. Ibris says Garo could survive Emperor Nova. That's crazy as fuck. Um, Joshua next says Shout Emperor. Goro doesn't hit children.
Yeah.
Soup says he hits heroes though. Thanks. Uh, One Nation says Goro survived the Monster King's fire, which I believe would one shot Brave Giant. Crazy as fuck. Cougar Blitz says Goro won't know what to do because he's a hero, but also a kid. Damn, but y'all really think these niggas are handicapped like that? Like,
No, I mean, I don't think it's going to be a handy. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know because his character, I honestly think he has trouble dealing with kids. Like that's an actual thing because he's just stopped the fight with Metalback. He's been taking care of whatever the kid's name is. I forgot his name. Big Chin. So yeah, that's like a real thing with his character from what we've seen at least.
let me ask this. Uh, I've noticed this, and I think it's true, but it doesn't seem like Japanese guys or Japanese people like to show violence towards women.
That's true.
So have we ever seen a woman get hit by a male in this story? Besides, obviously the well, not even because Saitama slapped the mosquito girl.
Yeah.
Whoever
I mean,
hit
there's not
Linlin in the tournament,
Oh, really?
or
I don't even
Rin,
remember.
whatever her name is.
I
Wasn't
don't
it
even remember
Lightning
that
Max?
fight.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it was Lightning Max.
It was.
Because if that's because I could see it, that's the feeling that I got for the Rover situation. That the dialogue was lending more towards that there's that saving animals aspect type shit where Saitama sure he's gonna fight, but he's not gonna like harm an animal type shit. That's the feeling that I was getting. That's why Rover wasn't killed. But that was like one of the few times where I noticed that. Obviously with the kids part, but that was more like plot induced. Like I feel that the whole, as you guys are mentioning, not only Yusuke but these guys, the whole shit where like Garo is like friendly around kids, that's part of the entire plot. That's helping towards the whole reveal of Garo the hero in contrast to Garo the villain, which I personally believe. So I don't know, man.
I don't think he has like a set in stone code, but I think it's something where he hesitates unconsciously. Marcus said Neon can't fight gay niggas. but we gotta understand, like, Puri Puri isn't just like a regular gay nigga. He is the gay nigga. Like, that's the final boss. We gotta. He ain't just some regular one. All right.
Google Blitz says quadruple bone density. Cosmo Vega says Bone Man durability over Darkshine durability. Confirmed. Joshua next says calcium over Saitama. Alright, bro. Let's see. Alright, so let's get to the 1 minute vote. Alright. So Garo, John Emperor, Garo. Fuck, dog. Literally one Child Emperor. Damn.
It'd be like that.
I mean, I can see it.
Yeah.
What is he gonna do against a lightsaber, huh? He can't deflect that bitch. Nah, I don't want to hear it.
I don't know.
Oh shit.
That lightsaber isn't as powerful as Orochi's beam.
I can see that. All right. Next matchup we got is Darkshine, Super Alloy Darkshine versus Watchdog Man.
Ooh, wait. Damn. Oh, nah. I gotta go with Dark Shine. Unless it's in Q City, then I'll change.
All right. That's fucked up, right?
You guys ever play Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah.
What? Oh yeah.
You know, like when you put a field card down, like your monsters get like a power.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you know where I'm going with this.
I play Q City.
Yeah.
Stats just go up to like infinity or some shit.
So as we already know, Watchdog Man's characteristics. We're not sure if he's a suit in a dog or a dog in a suit, but excuse me, we're not sure if he's a suit on a dog. Not even makes sense.
A suit on a dog.
Not even makes sense. But he's characterized for being very, very strong and a very competent hero. There aren't usually that many incidents that occur around him that are negative in terms of results. He usually comes out on top, but at the same time, he doesn't put much effort outside of his city. His city is known as a safe haven, but also a place that monsters come to often for some reason. Darkshine Alloy doesn't have much information besides the fact that he's the principal guardian of the Hero Association headquarters, apparently. Right?
Yeah.
Yes, he is the guardian.
Facts. Incredible presentation when he first showed up. It seems that his body is incredibly durable. He has top-notch physical strength. And he's a nice guy. Really nice guy. So what y'all think?
Darkshine. The thing we really don't have any much to go off of with any of these two characters, but just from Darkshine's fight, like Blood God didn't do shit. Like that was a body bag. So I mean, because like Watchdog fought Garo, but that was like Garo in the earlier days. Garo now may beat Watchdog. So I gotta go with Darkshine.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't think it's fair to give it to Watchdog Man. Because for all we know, Watchdog Man probably could win. I mean, maybe it's revealed later on in the series that he really is one of the strongest, but right now, Darkshine has way better feats. And I'm sorry, Darkshine has way better feats than Watchdog Man at this point. So if you were to say Watchdog Man defeats Darkshine, I don't think it would be fair. You could say that he beats him based off of his hype, because Watchdog Man is a very hyped character, but he just doesn't have the feats to back him up yet.
Cosmo Vega says, Bone Man over Darkshine. Dogs over bones. So Darkshine over dogs.
I mean, that
okay,
makes sense.
Alright then. So from the attack that Bug God was doing at the end before he died, it looked like a multi-limb spinning speed attack, or like a Gatling type shit. You know, where there's multiple limbs attacking at the same time, throwing a bunch of blows type shit. We've seen it before. That would indicate speed and striking, something similar to what Watchdog in the page that we saw him like drawn several times in. It was like he was attacking and doing shit like that. He has claws. He was destroying pretty big monsters, both in the anime. Right when the gorilla was walking up, a big ass fucking like foot stomped down. So we know he can fight opponents that are larger than him as well, and that's probably implying larger amounts of strength compared to other monsters. We don't know anything about his durability. While in contrast, Darkshine may have the best durability in terms of heroes as of yet right now, maybe. Aside from like Metal Bat, and that's not even durability, that's tanking. Um,
Now, no one has quite shown what Darkshine has.
yeah, man.
Like after the building falling on him and Bug God just hitting a brick wall.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I think that's for what we have. I think I have to say Darkseid because the only argument that I'm thinking is that how much weight I should put on the whole humanoid thing versus the water polo fish. Because if Garo just got overwhelmed because he was just faster and his abnormal fighting style was just more ferocious than Garo's water polo, then we have more of an argument for Watchdog. To where it's not just because Garo was handicapped, it was because Watchdog overwhelmed him. And I kind of think that was the case. But for everything that he could have taken from Watchdog, he took his run. Didn't he also use to take? Didn't he also say "Give me paw" or something like that for a punch or something like that or a block? He said it against Genos. I'm gonna read that fight right. He's like, "Give me paw."
I guess he just absorbed the animalisticness.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Darkshine. I'm super excited, viewers, to see Watchdog come back and do that thing to niggas, bro. Like, we talked about it in the previous stream, and I'll probably do a video about it, of the heroes who this far in the narrative have not shown anything. Excites the fuck out of me for the next arcs. Not even the next one exactly, but like 2, 3, 4 down arcs down from now. How they're gonna be? Because we know in One Punch Man, it's not always a large arc that's put into position. For this one, it took I think like 5 to 10 chapters to actually get unraveled into the monster invasion arc of just side chapters and side activities building up to it. So Watchdog finna do that thing to niggas, bro. I'll just leave it at that. In the meantime, let's see what you guys thought in your votes. A Greek, if you could drop the 1 minute vote this time, bro.
There's so many characters that we don't know anything about yet.
Let me see. I do. Fuck, dog. The anime killed my hopes for Tank Top, but I wanted to see more of Tank Top and shit. But never mind. Sorry, dog. About to do the Tank Top R&B and everything. Let's see here. Soup says Darkshine takes this one. Coco Bit says I don't think Watchdog Man could hurt Darkshine. Eber says someone call FBI Kun. FBI Kun.
Whoa, somebody getting disrespectful. Darkstein, Dark, DS, Darky.
Fuck.
Wait, I think it's okay because I think that's what Pt.3 Prisoner calls him.
What? That's not okay, man.
Oh, that's racist. That's racist.
I think he calls Darkshine Darky.
That's racist.
I swear.
Oh shit. Oh.
But Pt.3 Prisoner, we don't know what his ethnicity is, but he's made by a Japanese person, so guess it's not racist.
I don't know. I may have to look at some of his old tweets and see.
Yeah, dig. You got to dig in there. And then make sure everyone knows.
David Boot says Garo couldn't hurt Bug God either, so Darkshine one shots. Crazy.
Oh yeah! Wow, I forgot about that. Look at the contrast of like Garo punching Bug God and doing nothing, and then Darkshine just hitting him once and him exploding.
He ate Bug God. Ate that shit.
Yeah.
God.
Let me see here. Joshua next says Grimm about to shave off all his hair, wear that speedo. Future dark shine confirmed.
Do
I'm in
you
there,
own a
man.
Speedo?
No, no. Oh, shit. Can't you make one though? You can pretty much make one, right? Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Roll your undies up.
No, like, cause I took sewing class in high school, no homo. So like, I know how to sew up little tears and shit like that. Put the little seam and shit. I don't know niggas want to do all that. Got the hose for it. It was about it. I was down for it. That shit was good. So I could you cut the little the legs of your underwear to where it's like panty like or speedo like no homo, and then you just fold the ends and then you just backwards sew that shit to where I forgot what it's called, but the part where you see the actual stitch is on the downside, and then you got some speedos.
So,
I don't know.
are you admitting that you did it?
No, bro.
All right.
Just giving tips to anybody who may want to do that. I don't know why you want to do that.
Yeah. Not that I've done it, but in case you want to.
All right, let's cut out these folks, man. All right, so Dark Shine, Dark, DS, Darky, Watchdog, Dark Side, Watchdog, Dark Shine. Yeah, Dark Shine got his one, bro. Oh shit, man. All right. Next matchup we got is Goketsu versus Flashy Flash. Wow.
Mm. I gotta go Ketsu.
All right, so we all know about Flashy Flash's beginnings. Same village ninja class as Sonic, I believe. Defeated two dragons. Is known in particular for possibly having or being able to increase his rank, but he often does missions and complete goals that go unreported to the association. So his rank could definitely be higher, just like others' ranks. Um, Failed to kill the octopus in one attack, as Tatsumaki mentioned, but it's alright. Um, and then we have Goketsu. Stated by Genos, who was exaggerating, it would take Saitama and all the S-Class heroes to squad up to beat this nigga. He manhandled Shiryu and played games with him. Busted the stadium and part of the city behind it with a single punch. Let's discuss.
All right. So, can Goketsu deal with Flashy Flash's speed? So I don't know. Maybe because Goketsu, it is shown that he can perceive speed, and really, he can track really fast things because it specifically shows his eyes. What do you have? 4 eyes, like all following the Chose versus Suiryu fight. And they were like moving super fast. Now, obviously, they're not moving as fast as Flashy Flash, but does that mean that that's as fast as Goketsu can see, or can he see even faster than that? Because if he can, then I guess he could see Flashy Flash coming up on him.
Ooh.
But a lot of maybes there. We just don't know. But also, he's a martial artist. We can assume he has insane reflexes. I mean, he caught Bakuzan's elbow spike in between his fingers. This is like crazy skill, and just saying that Flashy Flash would just stroll up on him and cut his head off, I don't think it's fair. And also, it's like, what's Goketsu's durability like? He took Suiryu's punches to the face, point blank, the way that Bug God went against Darkshine.
And he was popping the stadium arena like nothing.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't know if Flashy Flash is just going to kill him so easily.
Let me ask you a question. A flashy slash. Is that cutting Goketsu in half?
I think so.
Damn.
I hate these fast niggas, to be honest.
It's so hard to argue him, bro. Because, like,
Yeah.
he hasn't elaborated that much on them, but, like...
It fucks up everything because I don't want to. Because it's a possibility that Flashy Flash can beat her, but in my mind, I'm just like, if I admit that Flashy Flash can beat Goketsu, then I'm admitting that he can beat pretty much everybody.
That is true. But, I think it comes down to this point right here. So, when you're moving at high speeds and you do a slash or like an attack or something like that, right? It's going to do more damage than usual because of the speed. But we saw both Galefire and Hailwind moving at fast speeds with Flashy Flash, and they didn't like fucking, throw them across the arena because they clashed blades with them. So, and by no means do I think that Flashy Flash is physically more stronger than like Dark Shine or like somebody like that. Like, I don't think he can produce the same amount of destruction in that manner. So, I guess what I'm trying to get to is that, is it possible for Flashy Flash to do a slash at like Goketsu, for example, and it just to bounce off? Because up against 100 Eyes, he didn't cut through his tentacles. He didn't do that. Like, that wasn't a thing. And for a fact, I know that Goketsu's a lot more durable than those tentacles. All he was doing is slashing them up and like hurting them and shit. So
he cut the eyes on them.
Yeah, but he didn't he didn't cut through the eyes. Like, the tentacles didn't fall off with the eyes.
Oh, I mean, he wasn't trying to. He just cut the eyes. He was trying to blind him. And also, it made it look cool, I guess. I mean, but he didn't. There was no part in that sequence where it was like, I can't cut through his tentacles.
But you would think by him doing that, he would just cut through automatically. Like, I get that he's trying to blind him, but like, it's kind of like butter. Like, you have to restrain yourself from when you're cutting butter from cutting all the way through it. So I'm like,
I don't know. It was just kind of like an artistic attack that he did, where he just zooms all around his body in like a fraction of a second, cuts all of his eyes, and then finishes it off with one final strike, to his main one.
fuck.
I gotta roll with Goketsu. I can't pick Flashy Flash a good conscience.
I'm leaning towards Goketsu too, but I'm just trying to find like. Fuck, man.
I'm gonna go with Flashy Flash.
I just didn't see fucking enough from him. He's fast as fuck too, but like, as a matter of fact, we do have a lot of speed feats for him because he was able to follow along with the fight between Chosen and Shiryu, who probably aren't as fast as Galefire and Hailwind in their dragon forms, but they're probably similar in speed. Maybe he's probably a little bit slower than them in their regular forms. And then he himself was speed blitzing the fuck out of Shiryu. Like, speed blitzing the fuck out of him. So, I'm going to give it to Goketsu because of the package he has along with his speed lesser than Flashy. While Flashy has just speed and weapons. But let's see what the chat is saying to decide for us. Let's see. Marcus says Goketsu. When Nation says Flashy Flash can't hit what you can't see. Oh, he says flashy flash. Can't hit what you can't see. That is true. Joshua next says Flashy doing the same thing to hit him that Saitama did. Okay. Goketsu one-shotted Genos. Bitch put Bakuzan. And beat the shit out of Shiryu, says Marcus Taylor. Alright. Ebers asked if Flashy Flash can hurt Goketsu. Yeah, that is a question, man. Greek says that Flashy Flash is way beyond Genos. Kugel Blitz says that Goketsu might be fast, but he's not touching Flashy. Yeah. Marcus says Broketsu got this. David Boots says the one who won't be touched wins. I guess. That's another thing too. We don't even know how much of a tank Flashy is. Like, who's to say that one mega hit from Goketsu won't knock him out? I don't think it will, because he's an S-class hero. But like, Goketsu wasn't playing, bro. All right, let's see. Let's count the votes. So Goketsu, but Flashy just blitzes his eyes. Damn, this might be an even one. So 1-1, 3-1, 4-1, 5-1, 6-1, 6-3. 7-4. Damn. Flashy took it 7-4, man. God damn. Oh my.
I'll be right back.
And there ain't really nothing we can. Yeah, that's. David Boots says Shiryu similar in speed to guys who blitz Sonic, when Sonic, Geno, Shiryu are relative, according to Murata.
Bro, Flashy Flash gonna win this whole damn thing.
Why not, bro?
Who else is on here? Besides, who was stronger than Goketsu on here? I didn't see this tournament.
It's been more like matchups instead of like overall strength. Like Zombie Man, for example. like how you gonna kill Zombie Man?
Yeah.
What's going on, McDude72? What's going on, bro? I'm seeing you in a minute. He says that comes down to Flashy being more popular right now and more feats. True, but and then Marcus replies, "Damn, Grimm, you got some creditless ass niggas in here." Confirmed. You know. All right, so let's keep it pushing on to the next one. Overgrown Rover versus Atomic Samurai. Oh,
I got my boy Samurai.
over Rover?
I do, yeah. First one to attack wins, and that's gonna be Atomic Samurai. He's cutting that nigga up.
You don't think Atomic could dodge a blast?
Huh? Do I think? That blast is fucking huge. I don't know. That blast is huge as shit. I don't think I don't know if he could dodge that.
And then he can spam him too. But then, at the same time, like you said, if Atomic gets the attack off first, depending on where he hits him, it's not going to be good for Rover. Fuck, dog.
Right. Atomic versus Rover.
These are all going to be fucking tough, man. I knew that shit, but like...
Whoa. We got some disrespect. Atomic Samurai ain't going to scratch Rover? What?
Damn, bruh.
What?
Rest in peace, Atomic Samurai, David Boots. God damn, bro.
Listen, Rover is my boy. Like I've been caping for Rover since day one, since I first seen him, but not a scratch. What? I don't think he's that durable now.
This nigga's just tripping, bruh. Oh shit. Fuck, man. This is cheating, bruh. Like, well, all right. Before I break it down, what's going on, Zhoniin? What do you think?
See, it just comes back to like, what can swords do in One Punch Man? Because it's like, yeah, we know that characters are capable of tanking stuff. Punches, blasts, bullets. We haven't really seen too much of them tanking swords and stuff, especially from like powerful characters. So Rover can tank. Not just take or whatever, I mean tank. Garo's most powerful strike. Self-admitted. So does that mean that he can tank the atomic slash?
I don't think so.
Me neither.
And I see like some people were bringing up like Rover not blowing up to Saitama. Saitama's did he punch him? I think he did. But Saitama wasn't trying to kill him. We seen Saitama karate chop Garo and he just knocked his ass out. Mm-hmm. That was it.
Yeah. He's very cognizant of his strength.
That is true. They did make effort to put it out there that how Saitama felt about Rover, other than him just punching him. But still, that punch was pretty damn powerful. Like,
she was everything.
Maybe even more than the giant fish strike.
She was everything, man. That was all right, so Rover has very good mobility speed. He's also very agile. He can hone in on targets amongst a lot of chaos. He's able to spam high heat energy beams and energy balls. He can like throw them as a beam or throw them as balls or whatever. He has 3 eyes. Excuse me. He's got 6 eyes. He's arguably top 5 tanks in the series, as we've already mentioned. He's also not sentient, as we saw whenever they first fuck with Rover. He walked up on Garo and the boys, and then they just walked away from him quietly, and they were able to get away from him because it didn't anger him. But once Uno-Arm went over there and fucked with him, the game was over. Granted, that's not going to be a factor in the scenario. Atomic Samurai was able to dodge a lot of Melzigard's attacks, quick, speedy ones that were sharp as well, while counterattacking at the same time. We've never seen him move over large distances, though, like how Garo was moving amongst the cavern. And that's what it seemed like required in order to avoid Rover's attacks. Because it's not like a beam that just does damage and disappears. It's like he was causing explosions. Like the balls would explode and they would take over an area of space. And then that's how he ended up getting fucked over. Garo had to run around the cavern to the top to avoid all the explosion and the fire that was coming up. So as Satsuki put in the beginning, it looks like it'll come down to who strikes first. If Rover gets one off point blank, I don't see Atomic having the durability Garo did to tank that. But at the same time, in the pictures that we've seen of Atomic Samurai when he's doing his cutting, the monsters that he's beating are like a little bit taller than him. When I picture like anybody fighting, it's like their size part. You know, if you're a small ant, you're not gonna do a huge AOE attack to a large giant. It's only gonna hit their foot or something like that. So I'm picturing because Rover is a lot bigger than what Garo was. It's gonna be a lot bigger than what Atomic is, and I'm picturing his range to be around like a foot. You know, like from the top of Rover's foot to the bottom is probably like Atomic's range. But then again, it could be a little bit more than that. So I'm thinking the fight starts, Atomic speed blitzes and attacks his head. Maybe like cuts up his face, cuts up his nose or whatever and kills him like that. But at the same time, If Rover drops back when that happens and does a blast, it could be GG.
Yeah.
I guess I'm really basing this on how evasive Rover can be, because fuck, dog. But then again, this guy's known for like winning fights in one attack. Literally. Fuck, bruh. Said you got Atomic Sugi?
Yep. Thomas Samurai.
What about you, Zhoniin?
Gotta go with Rover.
Alright, I'm not choosing. So I'm gonna leave this up to the viewers. Ebers or Greek, if you guys could drop the 1 minute vote. Let's see what these niggas are talking about. See how credulous they got. These niggas talking credulous as fuck at first. Let me see. Before we move on though, Soup says that damn, why did you do my guy Goketsu like that? Marcus says Goketsu was robbed. Nigga's mad, bruh. Hugo Blood says Rover. Eber says Rover turns him into fried chicken. God damn, bro. Chubb says rest in peace Atomic. Marcus says Rover tanked a punch. Kugelbit says Samurai ain't gonna scratch Rover. David Boots says rest in peace Atomic Samurai. That's credulous as fuck, Blitz. Well, Blitz is saying he didn't get a scratch from Saitama's punch. That's because he was knocked out. You don't need a scratch when you're knocked out. To Greek, we can safely assume that he tanked it, quote unquote. He did get knocked out. He's not dead from the little X marks on his eyes, but like, yeah, it's pretty much confirmed, bro. He didn't explode. True. Rover outranges Atomic Hard, according to Chubb. True. Marcus says Rover gets a new 2-toy. Tripping. Cosmo Vega says Rover would get cut by Atomic Slash, but I don't think he would die. After the Atomic Slash, he would get mad and start spamming his heat balls. True. McDude says Saitama's punch didn't do anything apparent damage to Rover's exterior. Or didn't do any apparent damage to Rover's exterior. What? McDude asks, how hard is his sword? And then Greek replies, or excuse me, Joshua Neck replies, I'm pretty sure it's just a regular sword, unless he has hockey.
Not One Piece shit again.
Oh, shit. Fuck, man, I can't in good conscience, like, fuck, dog. I didn't think I would ever say this, but I think Rover wins.
Yep.
I gotta change my nickname one time for my boy.
It's like, cause within a certain space, I say Atomic wins, but like, fuck, dog. Cause Goro was able to get that hit on him because he jumped from above him and he didn't see him there. He saw him at the last second, and even then he just ate that shit like a sandwich. But Atomic's not gonna be catching him off guard. It's gonna be head on. And sure, he could probably get there fast enough to do it. And if he does do it, then I'm saying, yeah, he's cutting him. Like, if he tries to cut his nose, Rover's nose is coming off. But, this is so hard, bro. Yo, for Rover, I don't know, man. Like, fuck. All right, I'm gonna go with Rover for mine. Sorry, Atomic. Sorry, senpai. Fuck, dog. I don't even know if I can do this, but they just fucked up my nigga in the anime, dog. They tried to fuck out his ass. Like, oh man, they tried to fuck out of Hadagiri too, bro. You see, oh man, that shit was so bad.
I actually didn't see that yet.
The latest episode.
No, I didn't watch it yet. I usually watch them like all the new episodes like Friday or usually.
Oh, facts. Attack on Titan. Shit. Attack on Titan came out yet?
It comes out Sundays. I haven't watched the latest 2 episodes, but I know the last episode, episode 5, that's the one I've been looking forward to the most.
Oh fuck! I don't know if
But
it
I've
came
been
out.
rereading the manga.
Okay. So I'm not sure if I saw it on Sunday, but it was like air. What's this called? Berthold or Berthold?
Uh huh. Yeah, Berthold.
Yeah, Berthold. That nigga turned into a man, bruh. In the last episode I saw, that nigga turned into a man, bruh.
Yeah.
Finally.
He started turning up. Yeah.
All right. So let's count up the votes and shit. Let me see where these niggas typed it. Oop. This nigga Eber spelled it wrong. Alright, so 1 for Rover, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What? The most votes ever made is for Rover, nigga? Stop this. 1 for Atomic, 11, 12, 13. Fuck, dog. I wasn't gonna win even if I did pick Atomic. 13-2. God damn, bruh. This is worse than niggas saying Silverfang could beat Atomic, bruh. No, it's not worse, but fuck, man. It's whatever, dog. Fuck it. I'll let you guys niggas know in the chat. Y'all niggas are creditless as fuck, dog. Fuck. Alright, Bomb versus Garugan Soup.
Wait, versus who the fuck?
Remember the tentacle alien on Boros' ship?
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I'm gonna give all the commands and shit. Yeah. Alright,
Bomb?
hold on. Joshua Neck, shut the fuck up, dog. Hey, somebody erase that nigga's comment, bro. Big Mama is not about to make Rover her personal puppy. What the fuck? Hell nah, bruh.
Make her one of the homies. Have Rover up there singing and shit.
So Garugan Soup was one of the executive, one of the 3 greatest warriors that Burroughs had under his command on the Dark Matter Thief ship. He was a psychic, like octopus-like monster. He was able to throw like rocks and shit very, very quickly at high speeds, do a lot of damage. Bomb is the older brother of Bang. Seems to be a little bit stronger as well. Uses the whirlwind cutting shit. Powerful. I think I got Garugan Soup.
I got Bomb on this one. It's a big reach, but I don't know. Psychics nowadays ain't looking too good, at least for the monster side. We've seen like Gyro struggle with Garo, and I know Bomb's stronger than that nigga, at least at that point in time, right now. Well, not right now, but at that moment before he fought Orochi. So, it's just that we haven't seen much from that nigga, honestly.
That is true. Zhoniin?
Man. It's difficult because we just don't have enough on either of these guys. I'll say Garugan Soup.
He was throwing those rocks pretty fucking fast. Greek says octopus dude was apparently throwing them rocks at sub-light speed. I remember having a feat like that as well, or high speed rocks. Yeah, I don't really have much to say about this one. Like, the whirlwind cutting fish should be strong. Like, he was popping monsters like nothing. But this guy, like, for as strong as Melzagard was, and apparently the other guy too, This guy's ability shouldn't be lacking amongst them, so I'll probably give it to Garuga. Let's do the 1 minute vote. Marcus, or excuse me, Marcus Taylor, if you could drop the 1 minute vote. Joshua says Bomb turned him into sushi. Cool Blitz says I'm giving this one a Garugan shoot. Eber says I put Garugan shoot on the level of Gero Gero. Soup says he's a dragon. He also says too bad he fought Saitama. Thanks. Eber says Bomb would blitz Garugan shoot before that tentacle can throw those rocks. Damn. Kugel Blitz though says Garugan shoot can hold him down and then pummel him with those rocks. True.
I doubt he's holding him down though.
You think so?
I don't think he is.
Just that guy got like, fucking got the short side of the stick by fighting Saitama. And even also fight Saitama at first, like they just it just seems so disadvantaged. What's going on, Ardarash Rajesh? Thanks for joining the chat. I don't know why your comment got deleted. I hope it wasn't a webcomic exploder or anything. But welcome, bruh. Alright, so let's count them up. Bomb, Garugan Soup, Bomb. That's 4-2. 4-3. 4-4. 4-5. Yeah. McDude says I give it to Gary Soup. I think Garuga Soup wins this one. Oh shit. Let me count it again. 1-2, 4-2, 4-3, 4-4, 4-5, 4-6. Yep, 4-6. Garuga Soup takes it. Goddamn. Shit. I don't think there'll be some more bomb fat boys out there. Here's Antonio. Coming to tip the scales again. 5-6. Alfred Roger. Oh. 7-8. Let me recount this so I don't. This shit ain't. Hold on. So 1-2, 4-2, 4-3, 4-4, 45, 46. 5-6. 7-6. 7-7. Oh yeah. Two, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that, dude. Rajesh just cleared it up. Yeah, Garuga Shoot's gonna take it. All right, locked in for that one. The next matchup we got in this round is Genos versus Mauragori. This is more of a matchup than y'all niggas think, right? Before we start, Marley K says, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than...
You really read that?
Oh shit! No. It's too long. It's too late. Bomb short. Game short. Oh, what's going on, bro? Welcome to the chat, though. uh, subscribe if you want more of these tournaments and shit like that, bro. We also do the One Punch Man podcast with the whole cast and shit. And join the Discord. That's where we talk One Punch all day long and shit. We got you right there. All right, so let's get it popping. Madugori versus Genos.
I think Genos, because of the stuff that he did against Elder Centipede. Like, if he does that against Beefcake, he'll win. And I'm pretty sure he's fast enough to get the job done.
What's going on, Virgo? Welcome to the chat, bro. Virgo Prototype in the chat is another YouTuber. He does One Piece content. Check out his channel if you guys like One Piece stuff.
The suspect character. Suspect from Def Jam. Fight for New York.
So, as you already mentioned, EC is the size of Madugori. EC has much more durability than Madugori does. But his offensive prowess is lacking compared to Madugori. Genos was able to damage Elder Centipede to the point where he had to remove a carapace, but after that, he was incapable of fighting continuously. Genos can fly, quote unquote, or rocket around, and deal catastrophic damage both in the air and in the ground. Let me see. When his limbs are taken apart, or even when his body is split in two, he can reattach himself mid-flight or mid-attack and be just fine.
I got I got Margori.
So funny, bro.
If he hit that nigga with that shoulder lean, like he tuck in that shoulder, rush him like a running back, Geno's getting turned into scrappy. And then his ass right back to Dr. Kuseno.
Why would he hit him though?
Why would what do you mean? Why would he hit him?
Why, how would Beefcake hit him with a shoulder lean, bro?
I'm just imagining Geno's like flying in the air and then he just like rushes his ass. Like that'll be so funny.
Damn, I wasn't even thinking about that because like we do got to consider that what happens if Genos does get hit. If you take your example, I'm picturing it in the air where it's like he throws one fast ass punch and hits him and sends him flying and shit. But we've seen him get hit pretty fucking hard before, and sure it's not going to be as much as Marugori, but like I don't know, man. Fuck. Fuck, dog. I have to go with Genos. I have to. He not only has like the ability to barrage you with attacks that are gonna do damage to Madugori eventually, but he also has big ones that are gonna fuck him over and shit. Not to mention the whole size thing. Whenever Beefcake did the whole Gatling attack, at Saitama to finish him off and shit. Even though it's Saitama, all he really did was just jump up and fast. So like, I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility of Genos to evade that. Back in fucking the beginning of the storyline and shit, when he first fought Saitama, Genos was getting it moving, bro. I know he was moving pretty fucking fast, and he's only gotten faster since that point. Recently he was able to combat Awakened Cockroach, even though he was getting mollywopped the entire fight, couldn't land a single hit. He was still throwing hits at him. So, fuck, dog. I'm not comparing Genos' speed to Awakened Cockroaches, but Awakened Cockroach had to block a few of those punches.
Yeah, it's not an easy win for Margori, but I gotta pick him.
Fuck, dog. This nigga's a robot though, so he can. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's see what the chat's saying and shit. Let me see. Genos has more firepower and speed, according to David Boots. Marcus says Zhoniin sounding credulous right now. I don't know if that's exactly what, but all right. McDude says Genos is a lot more experienced now too. True. Cosmo Vega says human form out of Gordy over Genos. You're crazy as fuck.
What?
The nigga in the back working out.
All right. All right.
Greek said Genos is high diffing. Facts. Wedger says hell no, Zhoniin. What did you say, bro?
I don't know.
Barney K says Zhoniin is high. Oh shit. Greek says he thinks he could easily dodge Beefcake. Marcus says, okay, some people are really confirming they're credulous. Wedger also says Beefcake or bed. What? Joshua asks, can't Beefcake just rush him? That goes along with what Satsuki was saying. Beefcake smacking him. Virgo says Genos is super fast, by the way. Yeah, I agree. He should be able to super dodge all his shit. Cuckoo Blitz says, when he swiped his arm, the air pressure destroyed a portion of the... No way in hell Genos is dodging that. I keep forgetting that shit, bro. The little wind shit. Alright. We'll definitely put that in the pocket for Beefcake. Ibra says he won't dodge that, but he will survive. Agreed. Kendrick, call me crazy, but I think Genos could pull this off. He really impressed me against EC. Confirmed. Rajesh says Genos is smaller than his finger. Prototype asks, didn't Genos crack Elder Centipede's carapace? He did, but from the inside. But yeah, we know what he could do. He out there doing that thing and shit. Fuck, dog. Bro, every time, like, I don't know why, but Reddit sends me, like, notifications and shit, like, every once in a while. And, like, I always think it's a chapter dropping. Like, oh, the chapter's translating and shit. It's gonna be so hard, bro. Like, no homo. Let me see. Widget says Satsuki's the only real One Punch Man YouTuber now.
Oh, that's a damn lie.
Because he told Beefcake, bro.
That's a big ass lie. God damn. I think I put like out of all of us, a part of the Hero Association, I probably put out like the least amount of One Punch Man content. I think that's a fact.
Damn.
Even Matt has me beat.
What was the last time we did a One Punch video?
The live reaction to
107?
Was that the last chapter? Yeah, that was the last chapter.
Okay, yeah, bet. So you're not off. Yeah, you're still doing shit. Still constant or consistent. All right, so I think it's Greek this time. Or Marcus. Could you guys drop the 1 minute vote, wherever it is? And we'll count it up. Damn, bro. This is like... Hold on, I forgot to do the thing here. Damn, bro. If Genos don't win this, I'm like... Y'all niggas are tripping, bro. Hey, Matt came through. Cheers, Satsuki, feeling the love.
Wait, he really came. Wait, hold on. Let me. Oh my God, he came at the right time. I mean, it's true, Matt. Like, It's nothing against what you were doing. It's just me. Like, I'm incredibly lazy. Like I don't like when Matt started uploading faster than me, I knew like I was just washed. I was like, yo.
Hey, come to the all right, so we got beefcake, Geno's. Oh yeah, we got all right. Man, this is about to be even. Let's count it up, bro. All right,
Wait, what?
all right. Because I thought it was gonna be a landslide from how many people were talking shit that Marty Gordy should win, but I think it's kind of even right now. So let me count. Beefcake, Geno's. Oh shit! All right, so 42, 4-4, 5-4, 5-5. Yo, 6-6. See, niggas going down the line, bruh. Yo, hold up. So all right. Matt broke it 7-6. Let me see.
What?
8-6. Yo, yo. Gino over beefcake, my boy. Hold on, we make yeah. He didn't vote twice. Okay. Yeah, I think Geno's takes this one. Let me count one more time just to make sure. Let me count all the Geno's votes first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. 9. Okay, now let's count beefcake votes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, dog, 7 and 9, right?
Yeah.
Damn, bro. Niggas have finally believed in Geno's, bro. It took years upon years for the Geno's memes to subside, my nigga. Oh, Geno's, so you already know he lost. That nigga trash, bro. But it's good work, my nigga. Yo, Game Sure stay coming in late, bro, with the opposing vote, bro. The nigga just said beefcake. I'll count your vote this time, bro. 9-11. Nigga tripped in there. Oh shit. I don't think Soup voted either.
Girl, you didn't read this shit where somebody said why is Shonen squeaking like he's humping a bed, and then somebody else commented he got that Tatsumaki body pillow.
That is true. That is exactly what's going on.
Bro, you know I saw like 2 or 3 ads on like the what was it, on Twitter or somewhere else? Like the little ads on the side of like websites of that same body pillow. Like the fuck?
Oh shit.
Niggas with that shit, Alright, now on to the next round. Hold on, let me see how long we've been streaming and shit. Cause if we're past 3 hours, we can just do this in another part. Alright, 2 hours and 30 minutes. I think we should say that we did a whole row already. Alright, so you know what that means, man. Part 4, guys. We should be doing it in about a week or a few days. It's been so chaotic, man. Like, fuck, chaos isn't the right word. Let me just tell you straight up, though. Like, you know when like you're on a trip with your family, right? And because you're all in the car and it's a long ass road trip, you can't beat your meat. You're in the back seat and shit like that. So your nut starts to build up over days and days and days. And you want to jack off because it's time for you to jack off. And then you start seeing bad bitches on your vacation and shit. Because you stop by one of those cities, you go to the mall, you just see nothing but big booty hoes, tank tops and shit, like all the sexy ass hoes and shit. And you try to step down, but you can't because you're with your family and shit. It's horrible. That's what that is. Like, it's been a whole month and a week without One Punch Man manga, and like, I need to bust that nut, bro. I need to, bro. Where are you without the?
Maybe tomorrow.
Yo, hey, Grim, you got a problem, man. Virgo is no. Virgo is like mad.
What happened?
He said he went in my DMs. He said, "Tell that fuck nigga to link me." I'm gonna have to whoop his ass, just take his ass.
I didn't even know that.
Is Virgo not a part of your Discord?
Yeah, he is in the Discord.
So, well,
I didn't know he wanted to join the
know.
stream though. Yeah, tell him to come through the Discord. We're about to fucking finish though. I mean, yeah, he can come through and say what's up though. But look, like it's sometimes sometimes you need that face. What's up?
He said, "I'm gonna fuck the love of his life."
Oh damn, bro.
Grim, do you have somebody that?
Only you.
Oh, I'm flattered, but I'm gonna have to deny that. Sorry.
I guess we talk about the I don't know if he's actually coming in or not, but
he said the stream is locked. What?
Oh, the channel's locked. Hold on. Tell him to go to the bottom of these. Or hold on. There it is. Oh damn! You said that a bit ago. It's gonna be like a few minutes.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on the anime? I guess in the meantime, as he gets in here. Final thoughts before you head out.
Damn. Wait, go ahead.
It's really whatever.
What's up, Virgo? Oh, so when we get him in here, now he doesn't want to talk. Bro, fuck this nigga, man. Oh shit! Hold up. Oh. Okay, there we go. In here is now Virgo.
Oh.
Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
Oh God.
Nigga! I've been trying for 40 minutes to get in this hole. I think I'm retarded.
Bro, there's like
I think I'm retarded.
Virgo, you cutting in and out, bro. It's so funny because it's like you just got somebody yelling, but it's like you got this filter that's just like stopping you.
Am I better now?
Oh shit.
Oh shit, that was funny.
I'm over here trying to spread the gospel of Genos.
We need preachers out here, bro. We need them.
Bro, I finally came in, bro, and they was like, "You do not have permission to speak." I was like, "Hey, this is."
Oh man, Geno's about to catch his first W in a while.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I think he's going to take it. Well, it depends on who he fights. At least he's not fighting Rover, because if he would have fought Rover, I would have definitely gave the advantage to Rover.
Isn't he?
That's out of the question now.
Nigga he's going against?
What happened?
Against another Esper.
Yo, no webcomic spoilers.
That's comic. That's not webcomic.
Gee, don't say fight no Esper.
I consider it to be a psychic nigga, whatever.
In the tournament or in the story?
The tournament, dude.
Oh, what the hell? I thought you told the story, right? No, he fought Beefcake.
Yeah, and I'm talking about next round.
Oh.
Yeah, next round is the octopus dude.
He about to get bodied.
Oh no.
Against Garugan Soup?
That's how you say it, okay. I'm gonna go that nigga.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Is the nigga that tried to call him Gary Soup.
Pretty stupid.
Bro, it's a psychic nigga throwing rocks. Like, Genos isn't doing anything against that.
Hold on. I'm looking at your previous tips. Why you doing Time X Samurai like that, bro?
I didn't do anything, bro. That wasn't me.
Bro, because that is not okay.
You should see the last round, bro. The last round got fucking crazy. Hold on, let me see if I can go back to it. He had some crazy ass
This
matchups.
is wild.
Let me see. They had.
Damn, Silverface Sweat Carnage Kabuto? The actual fuck? Some niggas is drunk.
Somehow Zombie Man beat the Meteor.
That's crazy.
Bomb beat Marugori last time.
Satsuki, was that you that said that nigga BK was gonna be shoulder leaning on Genos?
He gonna hit him with that lean with a rock with it. Easy.
Hold on,
Just tuck
bro.
that shoulder in.
Wait,
Tuck that
hold
shoulder in.
on. Pause. Nigga, you put the Meteor in tournament.
This is strong as hell, bro.
Are funny,
Wait,
bro.
where is it? I don't. Wait, let me. Oh, I see it now.
Where Zombie Man won. But the Meteor won in the first round, bro.
Oh shit, bro.
Niggas are funny, my God.
Damn, bro. I didn't even know Bomb beat Hellfire like that. Fuck. 18 votes to 0.
Ow. What?
That's reasonable.
That's reasonable.
Reasonable.
Yeah.
I bet. Okay, I see a little bit of that Watchdog Man respect. That's what I'm talking about.
Nah, it's disrespect around these parts, man. He got the worst matchups. First it was Rover, and then it was what's his face? He was getting manhandled.
I mean, he can't beat another dog. If that nigga stepped into Q City, Rover ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
Now, don't come to Q City.
Hey, if you a real nigga, hop in the chat right now and everybody type in Q City.
Today.
Hashtag Q City.
Hashtag Q City, man. You can't fuck with it, man. Step into my nigga territory, bro. Bark, dog hide.
Oh, I gotta read. Wait, did I read the last chapter? I didn't read the last.
Bro, I think I missed like 8 chapters now, man.
I haven't read it yet, man. But hey, Rex's last secret technique was out of this world.
All right, guys.
School shooter one.
I thought the man dude was like, "Oh my cock."
That was it for part 3's tournament. We'll be doing the next session, as we said, in a few days. The hiatus should be over for the manga. Not really a hiatus, but the pause should be over within this week. Hopefully tomorrow, Friday, or Thursday, we'll get the notification or the Raws. Murata's father unfortunately passed away, as we mentioned earlier this week. So he's dealing with that, but hopefully that's not impeding his workflow. Damn, why do you think Q City, not Q City? Hey!
You know what? This nigga Marcus is the only nigga that put hashtag fuck Genos.
Talking about Q City, bro. You already know.
And hey, Grimm, you were actually a topic of conversation over at Trent Money's last stream.
Oh, what they was talking about?
How your One Punch Man streams are doing phenomenal, man, and like, you really found your niche.
Oh, facts, dog. You already know, bro. It's One Punch is that thing, dog. It's that thing. There's a lot of niggas out here that love that shit. So we gotta.
Yeah, we was talking about like how like we feel like our videos aren't a success if they don't have more views than we have subscribers. Punch Man just blow that shit out the water.
I
guess really well.
That's a way to do it or to view it, but like that's just gonna fuck up my flow if I think about it like that too much. Cause for example, Zhoniin is like
make you work harder to put out quality content.
Not really, no. Like I was gonna say the example, Zhoniin is like the biggest tuber that we got in our group, and like I think he has like 24K, but most of his videos only get like 14 to like 16. So it's always a portion of it's I guess to you're right. when you surpass your sub count, that's like, oh yeah, facts. We're doing what you got to do. But
I was talking about Naya, and we were talking about live streams and how like if you can retain about 10% of your viewer base during a live stream, he said that's ridiculously impressive.
oh hell yeah, 10%, hell yeah, nigga, that's 1,000 subs, 100 views for 1,000 subs.
100 live viewers. Type shit.
Yeah, that's fucking badass. Hell yeah, Naya's doing that. My nigga, dog. Hell yeah, Naya doing that shit.
He's doing that, and he brought it because I've been doing that.
Oh, but you always been doing that for a minute with your One Piece streams.
It's just interesting to think about. I never thought about it until he brought it up.
Yeah. It's that whole dedicated following compared to like random viewers and shit. Some type of like ratio that YouTube has.
And how would you say your growth has been? Because I would say your growth is crazy.
Nothing like Satsuki.
Because
I ain't doing that.
you're at 4K, right?
Yeah, I do.
Fuck you.
When my shit went down, he had like 15, I think. 1,500, something like that. And then he jumped to 4K, bro. That nigga Satsuki, bro. In like a year and a half.
I mean, Naya's gained like 600 in the last month and a half, so.
God damn. He's been putting that fucking work. And then Zhoniin himself, he went from 0 to 24K in like in the same exact time period as I did. These niggas a fucking beast, bro.
Yeah, man, I love when my niggas prosper.
Hell yeah, dog. Everybody check out Virgo Prototype's channel. As we said, he does One Piece streams the same as we do, One Punch Man and other stuff like that. He's consistent with it. He actually was able to hold one of the previous Ghetto Reveries. When the actual Reverie One Piece stream had some hiccups and failed in comparison to the other ones, he pulled through. So check out his channel for consistent One Piece content. It's getting fire out there. Hop on Zhoniin's channel.
Gold on that stream, man.
Facts, though. One Piece is that shit, my nigga. Hop on Zhoniin's channel. He's putting out the One Punch shit on a consistent basis. I think he actually didn't you do a review for Samurai 8-2 recently?
I'm reviewing 5 series: One Punch Man, My Hero, One Piece, Samurai 8, and Dragon Ball Super. And the One Punch Man webcomic. That's 6.
Oh, you do the webcomic?
Yeah, there was a new chapter that dropped today, actually.
That's a bet. Well, no, that's ongoing. I like that.
Fuck that, man.
It just came back in April.
This nigga spoiled me twice, bro. Two of your thumbnails have got me. I forgot though. I forgot what they were.
It's I'm in a weird place.
Twice? No.
I'm in a weird place with that because there's 3 different types of One Punch people that watch my channel. There's like the anime casuals, then there's the manga followers, and there's a lot of webcomic people. So I like have to cater to everyone, and I try not to be too spoilery, but yeah, I'm not going to outright say what's going to happen, but there are some plot elements that I have to talk about in order to make the video.
Facts. No problem. I was just talking about the thumbnails. The content is the content.
Do you ever think about like making your thumbnail something that's more concurrent instead of the webcomic? Saying the webcomic like involves a character, but you don't want to use an actual scene from that comic chapter.
No, I'd rather use the source of the content. I mean, if they're 2 different continuities, it's like it's not necessarily going to happen in the manga, but if it does, it has. It's like I can only do so much, but I also have to assure that my video is going to get as much success as possible.
Facts.
That's facts.
Like the whole Flashy Flash with Saitama, the recent chapter. Sorry for the spoilers, guys. I don't think that shit's gonna happen. I don't think that shit's gonna happen, bruh. But that shit look cool though. It looks like one's becoming a better artist too.
And then you're like, oh shit, here we go again.
Check out Satsuki's channel. He's gonna do a live reaction for when the chapter comes out. We finna coach that nigga into
it.
Don't
say that.
We finna coach that nigga into it. Man. We finna get him into that shit. And come through the Discord. Greek, if you could drop the link for the Discord in the chat. We're growing the community one by one, my niggas. We're coming through. If you want to talk One Punch Man, 7 Deadly Sins, One Piece, Solo Leveling, Kingdom, The Hose, anything, come through the Discord. And we got the shit popping in there. I think that's about it.
Someone said, Joseph, would you suck Grimm's left nipple? That's a bet.
Nani?
Whoa.
Nani?
I was going to sell to Virgo, but he said Jennings will win, so he's creditless. We don't need you, nigga.
I thought y'all on the same side. Y'all both said fuck
Big bet, we Gucci.
Oh shit.
Want slang dick and hoes? I understand.
We'll see y'all boys next time, man. Like the video. See y'all. Yo ho ho!